Hey, Jimmy with Cuffin Stuff. Man, have we got a good one for you today. We're gonna do honey sriracha chicken nuggets or chicken bites, whichever you want to call them, I'm good with. We're gonna do these from boneless, skinless chicken thighs. They turn out so crispy, so juicy. Oh my goodness. You're gonna want to try this one. So, hang tight.
Welcome to Cuffin Stuff.
Okay, what I got here is some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm just cleaning them up a little bit. I'm going to take and cut these up into chunks, and they're going to be relatively small. I want them to cook pretty quick. They don't have to be perfectly even, but I want to cook them fairly quick, so I'm going to cut them into small bite size. And the last one, we want to get them relatively close to the same size. They don't have to be exact, it doesn't matter. All right, that's our chicken cut up. I'm gonna do a little seasoning. This is about 2, let's make it 3 tablespoons. This is SPG, Uncle Steve's, of course. And 2 egg whites. Little bit of soy sauce, maybe a tablespoon of soy sauce. And let's do about, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon of sugar. Why? Because Grandma put a tablespoon of sugar in everything. All right, so let's take and stir this up. I want to coat it, all the chicken in all of this. And I don't know whether you can see or not, but I've got my oil heating up over here. So let me get the oil hot. We'll finish getting this ready and we'll start cooking. All right, let's swap places here. We're going to use a little bit of flour. And you see, I want something a little bit flat that just, I don't know, is supposed to help me not make such a mess. So much for that, right? And this is cornstarch. And that's a nice heaping tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm going to take and just stir it around, get it mixed up good. And we're going to start to fry. All right, here we go. We about got our oil up to temp. And I don't want to put too much in at one time. It will drop the temperature of the oil when I put the chicken in. I want it to be hot enough, but not too much. All right, here we go. Let's put the chicken in. And get it going. And there's the first of it. All right, let's see where we are here. If we're anywhere close. Oh yeah, 160. That'll do to start with. We're gonna do this in batches. So let me get the rest of this cooked and we'll go from there. Last batch. Here we go. This makes 6 batches. It's a lot of chicken. You're feeding your family, and just your family of 2, 3, 4 people. You won't need all this chicken. This was almost 3 pounds of chicken that I've done. There's a big pile over there. All right, let me get this batch and I'll bring you back. All right, we've got our oil back up over 350. And we're gonna take all of it this time and put it in here. One last time. Let's make our Siracha sauce. All right, this is 2 tablespoons of butter. And you see it's been out, so it's more than room temperature out here. All right, I want a teaspoon. I don't need that for right now. A teaspoon of sesame oil. I want about, let's see, we're gonna eyeball this. That's 3, 4 to 5 for this much chicken of Siracha sauce. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of ketchup. I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And where are you? There you are. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. There we go. I want a tablespoon of minced garlic. I want a teaspoon. Now that brown sugar took care of most of my sweet. I'm going to put about a tablespoon. This is raw honey. There we go. A tablespoon. And let's see, do I have everything? I believe I do. All right, let's take this and we're going to stir this up good, get it mixed up. Now I'm going to take it over to the heat when I take the chicken off, and I'm going to cook this down just a little bit, and that's when I'll bring you back. Well, I've taken the chicken off. And now I've got my Sriracha sauce that we made up over the heat. We're going to start to cook this down. I don't want to scorch it, but I do want to let it render down just a little bit. I don't guess render's the word, but we want it to cook down just a little. All right, you see we got her bubbling away. And it's thickening up pretty good. I don't want it to be too thick. I'm gonna turn this heat down. All right, let's get our bowl. Let me get a glove on here. I already know this is gonna be sticky, sticky, sticky. Now I'm not gonna do all of this. I got 2 grandbabies that can't take the heat. So I'm gonna leave enough for them. The rest of this, I'm gonna take and pour this Sriracha sauce right over the top. And then I'm gonna take and stir this in. Get all of these coated. Oh my goodness. Wish you could smell this. All right, I'm gonna let this sit for just a minute. I'll bring you right back. Okay, here we go. This is our honey sriracha chicken bites or chicken nuggets, whichever you want to call them. It's time to do my favorite part, So there's nothing left to do. Let's pick up a piece. Ooh, this is still piping hot. Crunchy, juicy, not that much heat. It's a good mix between heat and sweet. Oh my goodness. They're gonna gobble this one up. Listen, thanks for sticking around, seeing how this was gonna turn out. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, how about hit the circle on this side, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I'll have another video just for you right over here. Hey, until next time, hang tight and be good to one another. Hang tight.